Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome. My name is Aisha and I love everything to do with beauty, makeup and skincare. So if you like those kinds of videos then you are in the right place. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I make coloured lashes at home, DIY, you know. And I'm thinking of doing a monochromatic purple look with purple lashes, everything purple, and I'm really excited. So I'm not going to ramble too much in the intro and we are going to get straight on into the video. I'm going to start with the eyes just because I'm going to be using a purple eyeshadow and I don't want to get fallout all over my face. So I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Fair Beige, and I love this as an eyeshadow primer. If you've seen my previous videos, you guys already know. And I'm just blending it in with my beauty sponge, the Real Techniques beauty sponge. So this look is going to be kind of editorial. I'm not going to use too many eyeshadows. I want to keep it pretty simple and focus on the colourful lashes. So I'm going to take my, that is an eyelash stuck there. Well done, Aisha. Wow. So I'm going to use the JACLYN Hill and Morphe Volume 2 palette, and I'm going to start with this shade down here, which is called Therapy Sesh, like a cotton candy kind of purple. I'm going to be all matchy today, and I'm taking it on a flat brush and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. And I think I'm going to create a rounded shape today just because I always create a winged out shape. So we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm literally just placing this on the eyes and creating the shape first, and then I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush to blend out the edges because it looks like a harsh circle right now on my eyes. And I wish that this was a little bit more purple because it's kind of leaning towards the pink side, but what can we do? And I'm pretty happy with that pigmentation, so I've got a clean fluffy brush and I'm just going to go over the edges to blend them out. Hardly putting any pressure on the brush at all, just going in windshield wiper motions back and forth, just so we have a soft transition. And the more you blend the shadow out, the patchier it becomes, because the brush kind of picks up some of the shadow underneath. So I might have to go back in again. So now that the edges are blended, I'm just going back in with the exact same shade just to intensify it a little bit and fix some of the patchiness that happened after I blended it out. I might just deepen it up a tiny bit with the darker purple down the bottom here, which is called Not My Journey. And I'm gonna take it on the same flat brush and just kind of pack that on. That's definitely more purple now, which is good. Kind of turned into a halo eye because it's stuck to the outer and inner corner, but not to the lid, which is not really what I was going for. But because this is more of an editorial look, it doesn't really matter if it's kind of messy. That's the kind of look that I'm going for, I guess. You want it to be super blown out, very effortless, kind of grungy, if you will. And to be honest, that's all I'm really gonna do with the eyeshadow for now. Maybe I might go in with something else later, but I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just cleaning up the fallout with a cotton pad and some micellar water. And I'm going to move on to the face. And I'm actually going to try a new foundation today. This is the Superstay 24-Hour Full Coverage Foundation by Maybelline. And I picked it up in the shade 30 Sand. I've heard good things about this. I know it's not new, but I wanted to try a new drugstore foundation. Switch it up a little bit. It might not be the perfect shade. It does look a little bit too light. Oh, it has a weird scent though. Oh, don't like that. I'm going to mix in a little bit of the Nabla Close-Up Foundation, just because this does look too light for me right now. And I'm going to blend it in with my beauty sponge. I am looking for a really good drugstore foundation, so if you guys have any recommendations, then leave them in the comments down below. I want to try some more drugstore makeup. This does look kind of yellow. Wow, that's the only problem I find with drugstore foundations, that the shade range always leans either too pink or too yellow. I can never get that perfect neutral shade. Sorry if I end up orange by the end of this video. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 08, which hopefully will help to color correct because it is pretty pale. So I'm putting quite a lot on. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. Color is still a little bit off, but the finish is really nice. Definitely full coverage and very smooth. I'm doing quite well with the drugstore makeup. Everything I've used so far has been drugstore. I mean, even Morphe JACLYN Hill, it isn't drugstore, but it's not the most expensive of palettes in the world. Morphe is kind of an in-between brand, not drugstore, not high-end. But for powder, I'm going to use the RIMMEL Match Perfection powder in 001 transparent. And I'm using my mini Tati Blenderful to push this into the skin. I really like this, especially for setting the under eyes. It's just so cute and so tiny. It really gets up in there and it's really easy to press that product in. Kind of looks like I'm wearing a mask. That's how full coverage and matte I am right now. Okay, the drugstore products have finished. I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to take this shade here just to contour the cheekbones. Because this is an editorial look, I need to get those model cheekbones. So fortunately I don't have those naturally, so we're going to fake it. And I like to go in with the lighter shade in the palette, the kind of banana powder, and on the blender 4 I'm just swiping it under the contour to clean up the line. And for blush, I want something more on the purple side just to match the eye makeup. So I'm going in with the Havana blush by Benefit. Look how cute it is. I love this blush. And I'm going to apply a generous amount because this is a monochromatic look, so we need everything to tie together. And I'm putting that on the nose and along the cheeks. And I need a little bit of glow in my life because I'm looking super matte. So I'm taking the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. Much better. I always apply my highlighter with a really fluffy eyeshadow brush. This is the Sigma Taper Blending E40. It just applies that highlighter so nicely and so softly. I'm just going to finish off the lower lash line before we get onto the coloured lashes. I'm super excited. But I'm just going to take this shade again and run that all the way along the lower lash line and just connect everything together. And I'm also adding a little bit of Not My Journey as well, just on the outer portion of the lower lash line. Okay, so we're gonna start coloring our lashes. I've got a really old pair of falsies here that are on their last legs and I'm about to throw them away. So I'm just gonna use these because I don't really mind if I ruin them. And first I'm going to take the SUVA Hydraliner in the shade Space Panda, which is a matte white. And to activate this, you need some water. So I'm just going to wet my brush a little bit and then dip in to the white liner until it is creamy, but you don't want it to be too watery. You want it to have a creamy consistency. And then I'm taking the lashes and I'm just going to start painting them with the white. So I'm starting with white just to cancel out the black underneath, and that will make it easier to put a colour on top of them. And it will also make it much more vibrant. Make sure you coat every single lash. So that's the first layer there. I am going to wait for it to dry a little bit and then I'll add another layer just so that we make sure all the lashes are covered and that they are completely white. And I'm going to line my eyes. I'm actually going to use a liquid lipstick. I think this is eye safe, but make sure you check before you do this at home. I know that Jeffree Star's liquid lipsticks are eye safe, so you can use them on the eyes. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in Amethyst. It's a really bright, cool toned purple. I'm just putting some of that on the back of my hand and then taking a liner brush. This is actually a brow brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just using this to line the eyes. That actually looks pretty cool. I'm creating a really small wing. Okay, and to prepare my natural lashes for the colour that we're going to put on, I'm using the Rimmel London Ultimate Boost Volume Primer, which is a white mascara primer. It's not the most pigmented thing in the world, but it is going to be good just to prime those lashes and make sure that they are all separated and volumized, and the more you build it up, the whiter it becomes. So I'm putting quite a few layers on because I want the lashes to be as white as possible. And while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going back over my falsies with the white Hydraliner. So that is what they are looking like now. They are pretty white, obviously not completely white, but that should be enough. And I'm also just going to run this Hydraliner over my lashes just to make them a bit whiter, because that lash primer was not white enough for my liking. I look pretty creepy right now. And then what I'm going to do is take that exact same NYX liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Amethyst. And I'm just coating the lashes with this. I did sanitize the wand before doing this. So that is what one of the lashes is looking like. It is pretty well covered. You could also do this with a coloured gel liner, like the SUVA Hydraliners. I know they have a lot of cool colours. and that would have probably been better than using a liquid lipstick, but I've only got the white one for now, so that is why I'm using a liquid lipstick. You could also do it with a liquid liner. I know that the NYX Vivid Brights liners are good. And then to make my natural lashes purple, I'm just taking an eyebrow spoolie and I'm taking that liquid lipstick on there and I'm just going to run that through the lashes. So that is what my natural lashes are looking like at the moment. They are pretty purple. You can still see some of the white underneath, but I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, I think the lashes are pretty much ready. I am ready to apply them onto my eyes. The lashes are on. It was a little bit of a struggle. They didn't turn out as bright as I would have wanted them to. I think they look pretty cool from above, but straight on they kind of just look like a dark purple, almost black, to be honest. But I think it looks pretty cool. So I just want to add a little bit more purple into this look. So I'm going to go in with the Aurora Highlighting Palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm going to take this shade over here, which is a purple. I'm just going to go over that highlight that I already have down, just to add a little bit of a purple shift. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but so beautiful. I haven't used this palette in so long. Also going to put that on the brow bone up here. And for lips, I'm going to take the MAC lip pencil in the shade Currant, which is a super dark purple, more of a plummy shade. And then taking that same liquid lipstick by NYX in the shade Amethyst. I do look a little bit crazy right now. I'm going to mix in a little bit of the KVD Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Requiem. It's a lilac kind of light purple shade. I don't think we can get any more purple than this. And this liquid is not great for the teeth. It makes them look super yellow. But I just need to do my brows quickly and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. For some reason the lighting is super bright right now because the sun has decided to come out, but this is the finished look. It's very, very purple. I know this is probably not going to be for everyone. I kind of love it. Obviously it's not an everyday wearable look, but it's more on the editorial side and I had a lot of fun creating it. Next time when I do the lashes, I think I will do them a lot brighter and maybe do a lighter color, maybe pink or yellow, so that you can see the effect a lot more, because the purple is pretty dark, so you can't really tell that much that they are that colored. So I've come into the natural light so you can maybe see a bit better. This is what the eyes are looking like, and we've got that purple highlighter, which is so nice. I've turned the brightness down a bit, so hopefully you can see that highlighter a little bit more. It's so beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, although it was a little bit all over the place. If you did like it though, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below, and I hope to see you in my next one. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.